Y'all, JLawBball here, and I have a first for us today. I'm doing a reaction video off my highlights. We are at a very special time right now, one of the best days of the year for basketball fans, and that's March Madness, beginning of March Madness. And this is a very special one for myself and all UCSD Triton alum. It is UCSD's first eligible year to make to the tournament, and we did. Not only making it to the tournament for the men's, but this is the first time in NCAA history both the men's and the women's team of UCSD have made it to the tournament. That is incredible, and it's awesome to be a part of that history, or at least have my college be a part of that history as they go against Michigan tonight. So you can better be in your guys' brackets, because they are going to upset. They will upset Michigan. I'm going to go through our highlights, give you guys a little bit of a rundown, and talk to you guys about what I see. I played at UC San Diego from 2006 to 2010. I was the all-time scoring leader for a few years, I think 6 or 8 years, before a couple people broke my record. I also held the record for three-pointers made, three-pointers attempted, free throws attempted, and a couple of scoring records. Either way, I'm very, very thankful, very grateful for the time I had at UC San Diego. And it's awesome to see a team that's doing so much better than we did when we were there. And to do it with the old assistant coach that I had, Coach Eric Olin, who's now the head UCSD's head coach, who has done a tremendous job of turning this program around. And then my old point guard of 3 years, Clint Allard, he's the head assistant coach who's completely single-handedly transformed their defense and turned them into the defensive powerhouse that they are. I'm looking at this video right now, the start of it, and it looks like it's taken on a freaking potato. So good luck getting through this with me. I was number 12, which doesn't make a difference because you can't even read the numbers, but let's get to it. So I remember this game, Monterey Bay, Cal State Monterey Bay, coming off a pin, put ball in my hand, try to get to the basket. I always looked for contact. And whenever I met that final dribble and a bump, I was either going to the basket or getting back to a step back or like a little plant, like floater. Oh, contact fade. That's my mom. Good luck seeing what was happening there with all the static. Once again, these are on like VHS. Body contact. Count it. Yeah. Oh, loved operating back to the basket, bait them middle, and then get to that turnaround fade. Coaches didn't want me shooting that shot very much, so didn't shoot very many of them during my college career, but it did in my professional career, and obviously what you guys see in the live ones. Playing out of the jab, middle drive, paint touch, floaty. Flare, yep. Such a high set point on my shot. Like, if I ever had patience or space like that, I just pause, catch in a jab, get the ball to a super high set point, and then I had time and space to shoot. Good little pump fake. High touch floaty. I think this is the game where they coined me. Maybe I coined myself the floaty king. Oh. Sorry, I'm living in my glory days right now. Lift fake, make him touch earth. Step through dribble pull up with the shrug. Threw the arms in the air. I remember that. I was vibing this game. This was at home. Yes. Again with the shrug. I think this was with against Bakersfield. Yeah. They were like pulled, I think they went on to win, or no, San Bernardino. I think they ended up winning like the whole D2 championship title game this year. Dang. 30 of our 56 points. Triple threat. Quick stop. Oh. I promise you probably won't see too many things other than like floaties off the block, controlled like wing jab game for a 3-point shot, speed stop pull-ups, middle of the paint floaties, a lot of contact, a lot of bumps. There it is, jab game. We ran this flex offense, so it was nothing but nonstop movement, and I loved it. Felt like I was pretty solid at setting screens, and they'd always create a little bit of chaos, and that's something that's super important. Like if you guys watch, it's the screens being set, dump off, only assist in my career. It was always like a domino. You set a good screen, you create this domino effect, and then people are chasing and running. It causes switches, and it gives you the opportunity to create chaos at a movement. And like that's where I would really get a lot of my success. I didn't do anything that was sexy, like crazy. Like that was probably the extent of my dribble combos, which was just a between legs cross that got me nowhere other than creating a little bit of separation. And it was just a matter of like setting proper screens and then being urgent and, coming off those cuts like that, coming off that stagger, that double, and getting into that curl, pull. Like those were my shots. I love that. Okay, that's one clip. Let's go to the next clip. Humboldt State. Didn't really care for going off too many curls like over my left shoulder, going left, right. I loved operating right, left. I think it was because I had more time to gather my shooting shoulder, shooting elbow into my shot. I saw the rim really well that way. Back cut, yeah, wrinkle. Jab game. Overstep. Oh, almost touched earth. Gosh. The game was so basic when I played versus now. It's just so different. Transition. Butt naked, and I said, nope, I'm just going to shoot a 3. Which I distinctly remember that 3, looking back. I want to say my toes were on the line, and they still gave me the 3. So I should have passed the ball 100%. Sonoma State. Once again, butt naked underneath the basket, and I just decided to pull. Definitely did not have a fear of jacking those things up. I can promise you guys that. Back screen. Always just getting hit. Everybody was just bumping me. Trying to just absolutely throttle me everywhere I went. Whoop! Whoop! One of the only glimpses of athleticism. Everything was just contact floater. If you guys can count how many right hand floaties I have had for this highlight thus far and for what's to come, I can promise you one thing. It's under 1. I also had this weird, like when I shot, had this weird crane. After I shot, I would like crane it like this all the way through like my pro career. It's shot, and I'd stop it here, like on the hold. Whoop, sneaky. Stop doing that. Thank the Lord. But for some reason, it was just like a hold, like here. Ugh. Not my favorite. Not my favorite attribute. Lift fake, step through, floaty. Gosh, I ate with that. Ah! Solo block of my career too. Man. There's a couple of highlights right there. Take me back down memory lane. Holy cow. Just simplicity. Basketball was so much more simple. And I did not have a trainer that I went to for bag work. Like it was only game reps, and then I saw Phil Handy like twice during my high school career and used him as like a mental outlet. But physically wise, like the game has gotten so much better. And just to look at what UCSD was then versus what it is now, what it has become under the tutelage of Coach Olin and Clint Allard. And like, I'm so proud as an alumni, and um, the amount of amazing talent that they have in their starting five, who are all either D2 or D1 bounce backs, just to be able to show what they can do on the court with great coaching. It's only a testament to the kind of athletes that UCSD brings and builds in that program. So, and they do it all with high academics. So a lot of those athletes, like, they didn't get in by the grace of the athletics program. They got in because of their merit and because of their academic rigor. And that's maybe the lowest GPA on the team has the 3.8. So there's nothing really given on that team. Everything is earned, and their success this year has been nothing short of a testament to how hard they work, both in the practice and from their output when they get into games. So I'm super excited to watch them this March Madness. I'm super proud as a Triton alum, and let's go to Sweet 16, because that's where I have us. The road might be bumpy, but we're going to get there. Yeah. Take down Michigan. Yeah. Then we're going to take down Yale. Yeah, because Yale's beating Texas A&M. Yeah. Let's get it. Tritons up. Let's go. Yeah.